Flash and the Fundamentals. Two complete opposites solve the world.
We got a
You
lot.
could have just told me to move.
We got a lot to get to.
All right. Go
Oh my God. Okay. Whew.
Lens cap is on.
Welcome to Flash and the Fundamentals. Somebody is getting into the fundamentals all of a sudden. What the fuck is this?
No, I'm just getting a flash.
Right over here we got our friend Don Fulla. He is Flash.
Yeah, and then you know that's Adam Conscious, and quite naturally you can tell the way he's dressed. He's the fundamentals.
I like that red MAGA hat you got on.
Ain't no mag about this.
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
You
what?
can't wear it.
My attorney got arrested.
Right. It's like old NASA jokes when I was a kid. We have so much going on right now. We actually have reason to talk and hang out. I don't even know where to start. First thing I'm going to start with. You ready for this?
Start at the beginning.
Here we go. You ADD motherfucker.
Well, I always get my phone. You know I always get my phone.
I know, but can you, God damn it, just, look at this. Look what I got.
Oh, wow. What is that? A Mueller bobblehead. Oh, that's hysterical. Where did you find a Mueller bobblehead?
They will give anybody a
bobblehead.
That's the next part. Is this awesome?
Is that the same company that's doing the Golden
I don't
Wilson?
know. No, we haven't given that away yet. But here's what's crazy. I don't know if it is. But life is so crazy. I have a bobblehead doll of a Republican lawyer at my bar.
And the Republican lawyer is catching hell from Republicans.
No, whatever.
Or did you see Giuliani?
Did you see?
Between Giuliani and Conway, man, they're just like dive bombing this
Did
dude.
you hear that? No, but did you hear Giuliani said there was no collusion?
Up until about November?
Yeah. But it was over by the election. It's like, oh, dude, you're not helping your case, motherfucker.
That is classic right there. Where in the fuck did you get that? And he got a shirt that says it's Mueller time.
Yeah. No, I got that a couple weeks ago after.
Yeah, dude, I'm sorry. This is
after.
This totally gets posted right now.
This badass. When he did the bullshit where he basically was having Manafort, who acted like he was working for him, right?
That's so badass.
But he was. I got that the day that I found out that Manafort. He basically said, "Yes, we're cooperating," right? But he was actually going back and telling Trump, and then Trump wrote out the answers. And so he basically let them incriminate each other.
Incriminate each other, right.
Right. And then, as I told you, which is kind of still not out yet, but that he actually did subpoena Trump already.
Yeah, that's what you said. Right. I don't know about
Mo just
that.
announced it. So he's...
Mo Kelly?
Yeah, he's the guy, he works at CNN. He knows. And he finally just
Mo's
let
at
it go.
CNN now?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
All right.
We've got connections at CNN? What?
Hey, Brooke Baldwin, right? Gave her a button.
Yeah, well. Yeah, not quite.
Didn't call after that. So that's awesome. But one other thing that I got to show you, which is actually even as awesome, I got an early Christmas gift. And
some more Back to the Future stuff?
You know me, I'm not...
What is that, a Back to the Future?
I'm not a big man...
Cocaine cutting mirror or something?
Exactly what it is. How did you know? I'm not a big Back to the Future toy fan, right? Like, in general, like, that's a business to me. But people give me shit, and that's
right.
Nice one. But this is the only thing that when I saw it about a couple years ago, I was like, oh my God, I want that. Watch this shit. Are you ready for this shit?
Oh, so that car goes with it.
Are you ready for this shit?
Is it going to hover? Is it going to levitate for me? It's going to be a maglev?
Is that some magic shit?
No, it ain't magic. It's maglev. It's maglev. I built one of those for my kid.
Okay, well, I was a lot more impressed with this than you were, yeah.
No. I mean, it's just a bunch of magnetism.
It's actually hovering.
Yeah. It's reverse magnets.
That's so awesome, dude. I'm so happy about this. Anyway, that is the coolest thing ever.
Here, let's do this.
What?
Let's do this. Wait a minute. I'm gonna do this. Spin it around.
Look, you can turn the lights on. You see all the lights?
Yeah.
Now it's a little shaky right now.
Because it's going through the space-time continuum.
Is that awesome? And you can open up all the doors and shit.
Goldie
and
Wilson
the
has
lights.
finally found a hovercraft.
The hover conversion.
Hover conversion in full effect.
Is that awesome? Yeah, so I'm not a gift guy and I never want anything, and but man, I saw.
Where did you get that one from? Who gave it to
the
you?
in-laws?
Wow.
Right? Right?
Good.
And my face, I was legit like, oh my god, did you actually get this thing? This is expensive motherfucker.
I'm glad you're so happy about that.
I'm very happy.
It's the small things.
It is the really expensive thing.
I bet that costs a pretty penny.
Yeah, it's not cheap.
What is not cheap? How much you think?
3 or 4 hundred.
100? No kidding. Wow. I'm putting it on Goldie Wilson's Facebook page. Right. Hover conversion is real.
Anyway, so but the biggest news here is
what
with this little bobblehead doll. We have an announcement to make.
Dun, 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 dun. As soon as I get off the phone.
That on May 25th.
Oh, that's 9 days after my birthday.
We will be in Akron, Ohio.
Akron, Ohio. If you don't know where it is, just get on the freeway and just keep going.
Well, it's
the 20 or the 40.
LeBron's hometown. No, it's
the 40.
71.
The big one, the international.
No, 70.
70.
70 will take you all the way over there. Then you got to go up. So, either way,
that's pretty good.
They're having
hover conversion is real. Look at how I framed that shot.
Right.
Not bad, huh?
Yeah.
I'm getting better.
Yeah.
That's going to get a lot of hits. That's
Mayor
awesome.
Mayor Goldie Wilson. They're doing a Mayor Goldie Wilson night. The Akron Rubber Ducks. And they're making a bobblehead. They're making Mayor Goldie Wilson bobblehead.
If
dolls.
Robert Mueller can have a bobblehead, so can Goldie Wilson.
Yeah, and I'm coming out too, and it's going to be a big party, and I'm pretty excited about this. And so I thought, let's just start things off. You're going to have your own bobblehead doll, man.
I'm going to try and get about 10 or 15 of them back and sell them online.
Don't say it out loud. Don't say it out loud. You'll probably get a couple. You got to pretend like it's for kids or something.
Yeah. Yeah, charity. I need 2 gross for charity.
Oh, dude, I felt so bad. We went to that Warner Brothers Ronald McDonald House thing with the kids. So Atalia's dad runs it or something for like 35 years. But it's for sick kids.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
And so he's like, I'll bring the kids. I'm like, it feels a little...
Yeah, you got these nice... healthy kids.
I'm like, come on,
around.
man. And so we went, but he's like, here, take these bags and get all these presents. I'm like,
yeah,
those are the presents for the sick kids, man.
Yeah.
Like, I shouldn't be. This is awful. Fuck this.
Did you get the bag for the kids?
Well, I told all the kids we're giving them away.
Yeah, that's a good lesson.
Yeah, I was like, listen, I didn't know how else to say it because it's like, we're not supposed to be here. You're perfectly fine. Although Cam does go to the hospital a lot. You are really into this new photography thing.
Oh, I'm so good.
All right, well, yeah.
I frame my shots in thirds now.
Oh, look at you figuring out how framing shots go. Look at the fundamentals, man. This is a little too fundamental, dog.
No, that last video shoot where I spent that much money and wasn't happy.
Yeah.
I had to learn what the heck is going on.
Yeah, you learn real quickly to buy shit like that and do it yourself.
For real.
Because at some point, it's really hard to find good. Everybody who owns a camera thinks they're a cameraman.
Yeah, no, dude.
And when I tell people, it's like people that make movies and stuff. Like I did Fastest to Learn mostly on that phone. I said, it's all lighting, it's all angles, it's all editing. The frame rate and all that doesn't really make a difference, dude. If you know what you're doing, you can do it with anything. That being said, I'm very glad
I keep it at 24.
Oh, yeah.
Gives it a nice little movie.
It depends on the movement that you're doing.
Right.
If there's not a lot of movement. 24 frames a second is beautiful. It's got that nice film feel.
Yes.
If you're doing something that moves.
I tried 60 with the drone, and I just can't get a good... I can't get a good image in the air. It just won't be a stabilized. It's all jerky. I can't tell what I've got until I come back and then put it in the computer.
But then
it moves smooth in the computer, but it's hard to make a move when you're looking at your monitor. And it's, with
your drone, honestly, the best thing is to just get your resolution as high as you can, so you can zoom in later. That's why 4K is so nice for drones. Because then if you fuck up the shot, it doesn't matter. You're going to reframe it. At 2K. Since we've last talked, Trump and Mueller and this whole thing has gotten crazy. We're finally to where I thought we would have been a while ago, but no.
I think it's going fast now. I think it's going to pick up the pace come January 1st.
Well, when last week everybody realize that every single phase of this man's life is now under criminal investigation.
Every phase.
From the transition to the inauguration to
what an
the
idiot to
campaign
put himself to that much exposure just because of an ego.
I don't even think it's ego. I think he didn't know the rules, the laws. I really
An
don't.
idiot would know that.
I don't know, man. Like, honestly, I'll be. This is true.
That's got to be the dumbest billionaire in history if that's the case.
No. What I'm saying is like the campaign finance law, right? He didn't take campaign funds.
No.
He paid her out of his pocket.
Right.
Through a company.
Right.
That's illegal as fuck.
They're saying it's not.
No, it is totally legal. What he's saying is that no, it's completely illegal. If but you have to prove intent. You have to prove that he did it to affect the election.
But the dude, Pecker,
right?
He's getting fucked by Pecker.
Yeah, he's getting fucked by Pecker and Cohen, and his own words on tape.
Did you what I said? Did you catch that?
I know.
He's getting fucked by Pecker.
Yeah, well, especially when Pecker was leaking everything for the whole week. You remember that? Leaky Pecker, fucking Trump. Whoa, man, what is his headline?
Oh,
dude, Nicole Wallace the other day got into a giggle fit because she couldn't fucking get through
her Pecker.
She's like, oh Jesus, I can't even do this. I'm letting you guys deal with it. So yeah, we're well past conspiracy theory. They can say all they want that it's not legal. I love he's like, oh he admitted to something that wasn't legal. Do you think there's a judge in the world that would allow somebody to plead guilty for something that wasn't a crime? That doesn't make sense. Of course it was a crime. This is
the thing that I'm tripping off of, is that their lives are just like, do you not understand that people don't believe you anymore?
Listen, they're playing the only cards they have. I'm just amazed at the ambition and the fucking balls of the cards that they're playing.
They're playing big cards, dude.
Because there's nothing left. However, most people...
I mean, they're like, this is not a glass in my hand.
Right. I mean, it's because what else can you do? Because he's clearly guilty. There's even close. And what I think is crazy is I'm watching all these people, oh, well, Mueller couldn't get him this way, so now he's trying to get him this way. Like, no, it's the SDNY.
When the president of the United States calls a man that cooperates with his Justice Department a rat. Do
you know the best... Okay, there's so much to talk about. Do you know the best thing about that tweet?
What?
At the end of it, he goes, why didn't they break into the DNC? That tweet is the craziest fucking tweet. I'm not saying a lot. He calls the guy a rat, and then he basically says, we should break... That's what fucking put Nixon. That's what made Nixon...
Watergate.
Yeah, he's literally saying, why didn't you break into the DNC? And it's like, okay.
And say, in Crooked's emails.
I mean, it's just... We're watching...
But here's the funny thing to me. The sane people that are in this White House, I'm wondering what is going through their minds, because there has to be some sane people in the White House.
I don't know if there is, because it's not like this is new. We knew who Trump was in 2015. So you took this job not knowing you were going to see some shit, and that you were going to have to say some shit, and you were going to have to lie. I mean, their judgment is what's poor.
Everybody's lawyered up.
Everybody, of course. Everybody's lawyered up. As he grabs his phone to talk to his lawyer. What'd you do?
No, I just wanted to see how that post I put up went. I just posted the DeLorean.
He's looking for the likes.
Now, it's a little shaky right now.
See, it's a little shaky now.
This motherfucker.
What?
Is so ADD.
What do you mean? What does that mean?
What's that?
That is just a great shot, dude.
I know.
I mean, I really did a good movement and everything. I'm only 3 comments, 57 views, and a share in 4 minutes?
He doesn't know what real celebrities get. It's embarrassing.
Yeah, 100 or 2, and I'm pleased for the week.
right. Dude, it's funny. Like I don't know who I'm.
Stop playing with Adam's toys.
I know. But yeah, the Trump thing has gotten to such a crescendo, and again, you're talking about what they're saying. They don't have a choice. And do you think he's going to avoid jail time?
I do.
How? Help me out here. Tell me this, because
I think that they will work a deal
while he's president.
I think he'll resign. I think they'll work a deal. He'll resign. I don't think that you're going to ever see a sitting president or even an unsitting president go to jail. I just don't see. I just don't think you'll see.
I know
that.
why you don't. I mean, because in our lifetime, that whole concept of that, and but you could have argued you'd never see Gotti go to jail, right?
Yeah, that's a little different than the president.
But we're talking about the same kind of shit, man.
But that's a little different than the president of the United States as opposed to the president of the mafia in New York.
No, what I'm saying is in 24 months, he could just be a normal schmo, right?
He will never be a normal schmo. He will always be the 45th president of the United States.
I hear you.
Always.
All right. listen, I'm always trying to play devil's advocate. I'm like, how do we keep him out
If
of jail?
Tricky Dick didn't go to jail,
Well, no, no, that's not true because he only did a federal crime, and he was pardoned federally.
right?
And that's it. That's fine. Nobody ever expected him
I like
to
the
do it.
end run they're doing with the Southern District, New York
But
court.
that's what I'm saying. All of this is, if this doesn't work out right,
That
they
lady,
throw it to
the new
New
AG,
York-
woo, she wants him bad.
So how is he going to stay out of jail? This is where I don't understand. They're
Money? Nah, that's not true. Because he was
Yeah.
a millionaire that went to jail. They found his
dude,
butt.
Madoff. Dude, I'm telling you. I know it sounds crazy to say this. You know the only way he can avoid this? Put his whole family on Air Force One.
Go to Russia.
Fly to another country that will not extradite and say, hasta la vida, I'm done. I'm not kidding. Like, he still has money. He still has access to money. So what would stop him? This is super conspiracy theory, but I'm literally trying to find a way, if I'm the president, knowing the second I'm not the president, I'm going to jail.
I was reading something today about the research they did on the election influencing that the Russians did through social media.
Right.
They literally really engineered that thing for him.
It's brilliant.
For him.
Yeah, of course.
I was reading that they did a test run on it in Russia in 2009 against Russian citizens to see how they could create that discourse.
Oh, no shit? That's
yeah.
cool.
Yeah, and they said, okay, it works.
This'll work.
Let's import it to America.
Yeah, no, it's interesting. That's why I've always said I have no issue with Trump. He's the symptom.
He is a Manchurian candidate.
Yeah, but
bro.
he's the end result of a really big fucking problem that is not going to go away when he goes away. Like, I like watching it all because it's interesting to see how it all comes down, but we have a serious fucking problem. And it's an information issue, and we don't have a way to get the correct information to people.
People are getting bad information every minute.
And it's really bad. And, it keys into all their own
Conspiracy theory.
or confirmation bias
Yeah.
and that kind of stuff. And you don't like somebody, so you want to believe this story about Hillary, or you want to believe, so you're like,
That's the one person that's not going to jail.
Ironically, right?
Her and Bill are not
It's
going to jail.
because they're smart criminals.
Exactly.
Do you know what I mean? Like, this is what I have never had an issue with dirty politics. I've had an issue with, like, bum fucking stupid politics. Trump's it's a disaster. So I am glad he talks a whole lot, though. What did you get a picture of?
Oh, I'm just... I use that HDR, that high dynamic range, I think it is, and it takes 3 shots and then combines the 3 into one good one.
Well, no, it should be taking a big, huge raw file, and then when you bring it back, you have to...
Well, no, it does it automatically. It
What?
takes 3 giant raw files and then merges them for one shot.
You should make it so it doesn't do that, so you can merge it.
Oh, it doesn't. I mean, I got all 3 shots. So you'll get one that's this way, one that's that way, and one that's that way.
Yeah, I mean, I used to do shit in the raw, and then I was like, fuck it. I'd rather do shit in post. No, but it's nice if you're being really professional.
No, I'm really trying to be professional.
Anyway, so what's up with you, my man? End of the year. You got any big plans for the end of the year? I'm taking the whole family to Ohio. Very excited about that.
For what? Christmas or New Year's?
Literally the day after Christmas.
Oh, wow. No, I got nothing planned. I'm really waiting for this year to be over with.
Yeah, why?
Because next year's going to be good.
Because the 30th anniversary of Part 2.
We got the 30th anniversary of Part 2. We're going to Marseille.
Yes.
I'm going to Italy.
Ooh.
Jerome got me hooked up to go to Italy.
Nice.
We're going to Akron.
Yeah, the Fastest Learn Part 2 comes out.
Part 2.
Right.
We'll have that in Akron and we'll have that in Marseille.
Yep.
That's about it.
Yeah, no, I'm excited to get back on the healthy bandwagon. I realize that the end of the year is not the best time to stop eating and drinking. The
race never materialized, by the way.
And we know why it never materialized? I got a phone call from Don. He goes, you know what, Adam? I got winded walking to the fucking mailbox. Maybe we should do this another time. I'm like, all right. Do you remember saying that? He's acting like it's me. I'll fucking race you right now.
Trellis is gone.
But listen, I'll take it because I need to get in better shape. But yeah. Do you know what's so hard? I love my kids and family so much. It is hard as fuck to not just enjoy the holidays. and like sit on the couch.
That's the cool thing. You got a family. That makes it cool for the
yeah,
holidays.
dude. Like you get to like I played Smash Brothers with Cam yesterday for like.
What is the deal with the piano I saw Vienna playing? You talk about Smash Brothers is taking over. What is that?
It's just the melody.
Oh.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh, so she's playing the melody on it.
on the
Oh,
piano,
she's got the musical gene, huh?
Yeah. Maybe. I mean, by the time I was 2, I was picking shit out by myself. So they don't have that yet, but you never know. You never know.
This is a telemarketing call.
That is more important than my kids.
Because see, no, not at all. But after 10 seconds, they'll hang up. I just do this all the time. See, watch. When Susie gets to 10, watch it hang up.
How you doing?
10, 11.
Oh, interesting.
11 seconds that time.
You're like, well, it better hang up. Speaking of which, I'm trying to deal with this. God, there's somebody in New York wants a car in Manhattan on the 23rd.
Eric's car?
Yeah, it's the only guy who would and I keep trying to tell him, I'm like, listen, I can't even express to you how much that's going to cost because A, he doesn't want to do it. It's holiday traffic. They want to be driven around Manhattan.
In the DeLorean?
And I said, it's not going to happen, you know. And then she's like, well, we're setting this whole thing up and we're thinking it'd be great if Michael J. Fox was there. And I said,
how much money do you have, lady?
Well, first of all, I'm like, I just texted back a question mark and went, you want Michael J. Fox there? She goes, yeah, do you know him? And I just put the fucking phone down. I'm like, well, he's an extra $250. I don't know if you can, you know, like these are the people, right? They're worried about the $199 an hour, right? They're trying, and can you get Michael J. Fox?
I'd have been like, you know, we'd love to have Michael J. Fox. His contract requests that you donate to his Parkinson's Foundation, and it'll be $100,000.
Yes, $100,000 to the foundation.
Yes,
$150,000 to him.
Michael J. Fox.
And like, like really, people. I don't know. I do so much work brokering shit that I don't see any money from, and it makes me. I just all day I'm dealing with these fucking people.
You're the time machine broker.
I guess I'm the time machine king, man. I told you that. Yes, I have exactly one more gig this year than in 2015.
Wow,
that's amazing.
That's crazy.
That's how busy this year was.
Next year is going to be good too, because Back to the Future 2 is Mr. Fusion.
Yeah, we'll see.
Whatever, man. Don't be such a pessimist.
It's not a pessimist.
You thought it was all over in 2015.
I did. I really did. Well, and if you had talked to me at the beginning of 2016, it was all over.
Do you know the trick to making a stable video shot?
Tripod.
If you don't have one?
Be good at it.
Look at that. Look at that. It doesn't fluctuate at all.
If you've been doing it as long as I do it, you...
No, dude, I got the DTs.
Okay, yeah, I was gonna say that's a DF issue, Don Fuller issue. That is not a me issue. But no, life is good. Year is good. Have you ever played Smash Brothers?
No.
Oh my god, dude! It's like every Nintendo character ever, and you just beat the shit out of each other.
I'm getting a stomachache with all that video game crap.
What? Just talking about it?
Yeah, I'm not a video gamer, man.
Obviously, you should have seen this motherfucker trying to play Cam at Mario Kart.
Yeah, so I was beat by a 4-year-old handily.
Like, easily. Like,
I murdered him on the adult stuff, though.
Well, you didn't murder him, you just made him cry.
Oh,
you didn't murder him.
Here we go.
It was close to fucking nap time for this kid. And we started playing Mario Party, which is a little more puzzles and so forth, and a little more luck. It's not as skilled. It's, you know, and...
Got him.
Dude.
Got him.
He
turned 4 years old on me instantly.
Right, yeah, he was an adult for about 45 minutes, and then he became a little 4-year-old kid that needed a nap and his mama. Oh, shit. Good times. So, yeah, there you go. Trump, I will be on record now saying I do think he is actually going to end up going to jail for Trump, for his business.
I feel a deal is in the making. I feel he's going to get a fine or something. I feel that some of his kids may get threatened, and I feel he will resign.
I don't think he'll resign. I don't think he'll ever resign. I used to think that. I don't think his ego will allow it. I think he'll... Oh, God, except what if he gets primary? I don't know how he gets through this first term. Dude.
Oh, he's getting primary. Kasich is going primary.
Yeah, but I mean... his ego's not going to let him not have that fight. I think he wants that fight. And I think he won't easily get removed if he gets reelected.
When I saw him talking to Harris Faulkner, and I saw a little kid I saw a little kid arguing his point and just being belligerent.
Right.
When I saw him in that meeting with Schumer and Pelosi,
Pence.
I thought to myself, oh, Pence. Pence was sitting there thinking, okay, where's mother?
I love that they play Pence as like a gay guy on SNL. Have you ever noticed that?
Yeah.
He's like the gay.
You haven't seen the meme of him when he was supposed to be young?
Oh, well, that wasn't really him.
It wasn't? Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
I know, but it is funny.
No, dude. When I saw that dude literally turn beet red in the face and say he would shut the government down and he won't blame him, it'll be my shutdown, I thought to myself, that dude's ego is out of control.
He just doesn't understand, man. Like, he actually just doesn't understand.
Come on, you can't be 72-year-old billionaire and not understand, man.
Politics? Yeah.
No.
No, he doesn't even know enough about a shutdown in that the majority of the public aspect of a shutdown is whose fault is it, right? That's like a huge part of it. Every single time it happens...
He's already labeled it his.
Right. It's like... and what I don't understand... Schumer...
And I know that everybody went like...
Right, exactly. That's what I'm saying. He doesn't know the politics of it. Now, I will say this, though. The way Schumer bitched and bickered back and forth with him...
No, you know what, though? You know what? Here's what Schumer did. Schumer baited him. Because Schumer knows what...
But he already got him to say it was going to be his shutdown. So what else was there to debate him for?
Just to show everybody what a complete moron this dude is. Because the more agitated he got, the more animated he got. And when he gets animated, there's nothing presidential about that. Nothing.
Yeah, but there's never been anything presidential about it, and he got elected. So I don't think that hurt him at all with his base. At all. I think they thought that was
I think his base has shrunk to about 36%.
He just got a 43% approval rating.
In his base.
No.
He's got a 62% national approval rating on whether he's telling the truth or not. No, disapproval rating, I should say.
Right. Whatever. But then they say all politicians lie. I don't know. I'm not ready to say. I still think he's going to go full steam ahead. I will say, however, as these indictments continue to come down and more information comes out, there is a crossing port for the GOP in the Senate.
Oh yeah.
Where they'll go.
Have to. They have to.
We have to remove you. And as much as it hurts them, there's no poll in the world is going to.
It's about the country.
Yeah, and I know nobody thinks that anymore. Like, the GOP doesn't... Listen, the GOP wants to get reelected, period. And there will become a point when there's just too much, where they have to do something.
That albatross will be heavy on that
And it can't
neck.
be a campaign finance reform. No, it has to be...
Well, no, you know
bigger.
what it's going to be. Yeah. It's going to be Russian money and Saudi money.
Yeah.
You already know.
Yeah, that literally paid him... Literally, he owes them...
Know.
Yeah. He is a Manchurian candidate. I know. It's pretty clear. We'll see.
And I know Obama's just sitting back going.
I guess or he's as sad as we all are. Like, as much as I like watching this, it's pretty sad that we're in this position.
No, not sad at all. It shows what a bunch of idiots a lot of Americans are, and they've got to get their shit together.
Well, I'll say this: thank God for this guy, because
this dude has he shook up the world.
I mean, talk about competence becoming. So
I didn't realize
heroic.
that this dude put away a lot of big time people, dude.
Yes.
A lot of big time people.
And I think that's what's so incredible to me. When they eventually when they first put him on there, you remember Newt Gingrich going, "Okay, Mueller's a good dude. Everybody will shut up now. We can just move on from the Comey firing."
No,
they're not saying that now.
He's so good that they're all scared.
And every single day he's still working, he's fucked more. He should have fired Mueller immediately.
Day one.
He should have stopped
Took the heat for that and been done with it.
And nobody would have done a damn thing. But now, it's too big now, dude. Because he's handed everything off to the SDNY, and they're handing it off to the AGs of each of these states
to bypass the pardon.
Dude, there's no way he's avoiding jail time. I know you think tell me how he's going to avoid jail.
He's going to cut a deal, bro. Just like they cut a deal.
He won't have the power anymore because the indictments aren't going to happen until after he's president. So what leverage does he have to cut a deal?
We'll see.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Like, we're talking 20 months. If you're Mueller, you indict him, you seal it, and you wait. You don't fucking indict him while he's a sitting president. Who cares? He isn't going to be for long, right? Even if he got elected again, just wait. Just wait. He's going to be a normal person, and then all of a sudden, the next person gets sworn in. Boom.
That indictment becomes unsealed.
Well, then there's like 50, right? And it's from every single side, and the only thing that's going to keep him out of jail is prolonging it with lawyers and money until he dies, right? That's it. I think that's the only way you keep him out of jail. But it didn't work for Manafort, right? because he fucked up and witness tampered in the middle of his fucking trial, and they put him in jail.
He was an idiot.
Yeah.
That was just an idiot.
Well, and what? Trump's smarter? Dude. I think we are absolutely going to see a president go to jail.
I'll see.
So we'll see.
I just don't think that the system will allow it.
I don't know. I
think
think
the system will allow
I
it.
think this is system changing.
I think the system will put a real serious black mark on his presidency.
Right, but listen, it's not. If it was for something he did as president, even Jimmy Carter used to say about Bush, who I hated. He used to say, I don't think he should go to jail for war crimes. I don't think you do that to a president for decisions he made as a president that may have gone south or whatever. As much as I hate to admit it, I kind of agree with him, because as a president, you do have to make choices that might have repercussions.
Carter turned out to be the dopest president ever, or ex-president ever.
But we're not talking about things that Trump did while in office or even the campaign. We're just talking about now that the microscope's on him.
What he's done.
It's shit he should have been in jail for 10 years ago.
When Nancy Pelosi said, no, we're going to get his tax records. Yeah. That's the first thing we're going to do.
Of course.
And
I cannot wait till fucking January. Oh my God. We got to do another one of these in January.
It's just like the friggin' Untouchables, man. Yeah. You get the accountant.
Yes, it's not going to have anything to do with all that other shit. He's going to go to jail for that.
You get the accountant, and the accountant can't do anything. He's just the numbers guy.
He's like, here we go.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. Especially, and I'll tell you the biggest news. The fact that the Inquirer cut a deal with the feds. You know, there's like a box. They've talked about the vault, right? All the stories, all the women, all the things that they hid.
I wonder what they had on the Inquirer to make Pecker change up like that.
Well, it's illegal what he did. That's why. Because
if he doesn't corroborate or confess to it, how do you prove it?
Well, no, I think they prove it because they fucking Cohen taped them talking about it.
Yeah, there is that. Yeah, that's right. that little small thing.
Right. So Mueller, and that's my point, is that it's pretty clear Mueller's going for Trump because he's letting Cohen off. He's letting Pecker off.
He actually said, Flynn, this is what cracked me up about Giuliani. Giuliani said that Flynn was tricked into perjuring himself, and Trump says that they did a terrible thing to the motherfucker. You're the one who fired him for lying to Pence.
Right. You admitted.
So how in the fuck you gonna?
So which is it? Yeah, which is it? Which is it? Was it? Did he lie to? Like they can't remember what they lied about. And we knew that was a lie. He didn't get fired because he fucking lied to Pence. Pence was in on it too. And by the way, Flynn gave up Pence.
I'm sure.
Pence is going to be indicted. Like Flynn gave him up. That's the only way he could have ever gotten rid of his fucking sentence.
I mean, got rid of all of it.
All of it. I mean, it was only 6 months. But he was only looking at a 6-month sentence. So going to 0 to 6, he's going to get the low end of it. Maybe they'll put a week in or whatever. But he gave up Pence. Well, because if you read those, this is why I keep telling you to watch Maddow. You keep thinking she's something she isn't. But
no, she's cool.
No, you keep acting like she has an opinion. There is no opinion.
No, she just gets a bit wordy for me.
Yes, okay.
It's really super
That's
wordy.
what it is. But we were talking the other day about that. This actually is a good thing to end on. You were saying, she's biased and half the shit she says doesn't come true, blah, blah, blah. And I said...
she is biased.
Here's the thing I think that you're missing. Her opening 18 minutes will make you go to sleep.
Because she's putting together the facts.
Right. Okay.
Non-stop.
And I think what you do is you kind of like tune out, get on your phone.
No, I go to CNN.
And then, or then you come back
and I look at Don Lemon.
Right. And you come back and see her end result. Half the time she's just saying, hey, this is what we saw today that we think is integral to what's going on. That's it. Yeah. Or she's reading court transcripts, right? And it's necessary to have someone bring on a bunch of lawyers and read the actual fucking court transcripts so you know what's going on.
Can decipher what's
actually happening. And what they found in those transcripts is basically Mueller has made it very clear that the transition is on trial here as well, right? That weird period from November to January, that was crazy. You remember how nuts that transition was? Like the first week of the transition, we were like, what the fuck? And then the Steele dossier hit early January, and we're like, oh my god.
See, I don't remember the Steele dossier, and I'm confused about the Steele dossier because how real is it? I mean,
that was never the point of the Steele dossier. Basically, while doing Oppo research,
right?
This private investigator, right?
Hired by the Clintons.
Well, hired by the Republicans, actually.
Okay.
He was hired by during the primary.
Okay.
I forget what actually, I don't remember what the name was. But then That
Yeah, I know.
I forget. It's not. It's
I know what you're talking about. I know.
Anyway, the company that does opposition research.
Right.
Oh, after he became the nominee, they were like, "Hey, we have all this information." So then the next opponent uses them to get opposition research. Everybody does it. There's nothing illegal about it. While he was doing that research,
Which is why I'll never run for office. Anyway.
he found some shit that was like, "Oh, this is well beyond." And he went to the FBI, right? And he said, "Hey."
Steele went to the FBI?
Well, actually, Steele gave it to John McCain,
Interesting.
who went to the FBI. But he realized that what he was uncovering was way fucking worse than, oh, he slept with a hooker, blah, blah, blah. It was high-level compromising stuff. Basically, the bulk of it is Russia has compromising shit on Trump.
Yeah, I think we all knew that.
And that's it. I mean, like, that's a big problem.
That is it.
Yeah.
That's it.
Right. They have so it can affect how Trump is a president. Like, that's the... And this is not Republican,
That
Democrat...
is the Manchurian candidate.
Right. So he gave it to the FBI. The FBI had already started, because of what Papadopoulos did.
Right.
They had already started the investigation. So they took the information. That doesn't matter. It's not like that dossier is what made it happen. It's just another part of it. And it doesn't matter if some of it's true or not. He wasn't saying this is true. He was saying, here's all the information I have. You guys could go figure it out. Now, none of the stuff that was in the dossier, which I read, which is
Fusion
crazy.
GPS.
Fusion GPS. None of the stuff that was in the dossier has been proven false. However, a lot of it has been proven true already, and we can tell by the indictments that have happened, right? So, yeah, we don't know yet. But anyway, all this was breaking in the transition. In those
I want
transcripts,
to see the Russian girls peeing on it. That would be hot.
I think what the video is, if it exists, they were pissing on the bed, and Trump was in the room. Trump hired these hookers to piss on the bed the Obamas slept in.
Are you fucking kidding
And that's
me?
it. That was what the rumor was. It wasn't that he liked it on him, whatever. He might not even, and he taped it happening to be like,
Wow, that dude hated Obama that much.
yes, I think that's what all of this comes down to.
I know Obama's laughing his ass off right now.
I don't know,
I think
man.
he is. I think he is. And I think him and Michelle, because Michelle gave him side eye. She wanted nothing to do with him at that funeral.
I think there's a patriotic part of a president. Like, we can sit and joke about
Ain't no patriotic part of Donald Trump.
No, I'm saying about Obama. And like saying he's laughing about it. I think it's breaking everybody's heart that actually cared about this country.
I think he's saying, yeah, fuck you. I'm an American. Here's my birth certificate, and you're going to jail.
Yeah. Maybe I'd change your mind a little bit. All right, before it turns off, we're gonna end this out. Dude, 2018 was awesome.
Yes, sir.
Come on.
What are we supposed to do?
A real
handshake.
He's like, fuck that. 2018 was awesome. I thought I didn't realize how big this was going to get. I remember when we started this, I was like, man, 2018, we're going to see some shit go down. I think now it's 2019.
This dude right here.
Yeah, Mr. Mueller.
He has changed the world.
He without this, if he hadn't fired Comey,
none of this would happen. None of this would happen.
Isn't that amazing? When Bannon went on that TV show,
he's been looking at his foot going like this.
Yeah. All he had to do was not fire. He thought firing Comey would end the Russia investigation. Fucking idiot. Like, that has nothing to do with who's the... okay.
Well, you know what, though, dude? We can end it, but the Keebler elf
Sessions, yeah.
knew everything from the get-go. He knew everything from the get-go. He knows politics, he knows the law, and he knew to get his ass recused from any of that crap.
I don't think that...
No,
the reason he recused himself was because he was part of the campaign.
Right.
He had no choice.
Right, exactly.
Yeah, I mean, but even if he didn't know any of that stuff and he was just... That was the most easy... Oh, yeah, I'm going to recuse myself because that is a conflict of interest. He's a lawyer. He understands how that works.
Yeah.
It wasn't...
It was his demise, actually.
I mean, technically, 2 years later.
Motherfucker did a lot of shit unbeknownst to a lot of people.
No,
He did
I know what he did.
A lot of stuff.
He was awful. I mean, when Martin Luther King's wife has to write a letter for you to not even be... I mean, clearly you're not a good guy.
Yeah.
So no tears for fucking Jeff Sessions. But wow. Yeah, we're entering crazy times, man. And I know we were not going to do this because I'm kind of sick of dealing with you being late all the time. But if we were to continue this, maybe just for a few more months, dude, January, February, March is going to be nuts, dude. I cannot wait. It's like a new TV show's coming out.
Well, you got a turntable.
Yeah, I do. It's been out here for a while.
Well, like Back to the Future, To be continued.
Hey, there you go. And let's see.
Where's your Marty package,
All right,
dude?
my Marty package at home 12:45. It is 12:26. We're good.
The mayor himself.
The mayor! He did become mayor!
Yes.
He became mayor! I would have voted for him.
Yeah, see? It's the little stuff. It's the little things. Flash and the Fundamentals. Two complete opposites solve the world.